goes out for the stun. Gabe moves away, but at the same time, Edo now stuns comes in from the side of Darwin. Rinse managed to take down Dreams first of all, but Gabe trades it off for Darwin. Now the Lord will be traded off, and Darwin sacrificing himself, just try to tease off away the team of Alter Ego. But at the same time, Rinse takes down Nino, and now
worried about rundown. Aurora is also not too bad, but looks like they'll go for the first choice instead. RQ going to have a squishier lineup overall, but also a lot more damage. But
go their way, Team RRQ HOSHI can just as easily punish them. But let's see if that's going to be the case. Here on out, round number 2. Remember guys, on this challenge season is best of 3. So that means if Team Alter Ego does not do something, RRQ HOSHI will be the second team to go to the challenge finals.
It is a qualifying match after all. Loser doesn't go home, but they'll have a much longer journey ahead of them, having to qualify for the last chance qualifier. So you ideally don't want to have to play around that. Game number 2, Alter Ego has a very solid composition. The same way that we saw from RQ in game 1, you can play a very honest style and go for more efficient control over the team fight, playing around Implosion and Netherrealm cooldowns. RQ have a good amount of sustain and damage because they can play around this Matilda, but they're going to be overall a little bit squishier. That means that team fights are a little bit more difficult for them. It requires more finesse and synergy and trust because they actually have to play a bit more similar to the style that we saw from Onyx earlier, forming more independent units within team fights rather than just running at them as a death ball.
And you have to be really confident on how you actually go in for those combos, because Carol-wise, he knows how to shut things down. He was able to lock on you individually, and he was confident enough. And if you actually do go in for the fight and overextension was done, too much of his movement was done to a point that didn't manage to clear it out, it's not gonna be easy. I mean, talking about how E-Dog as well as Nino is a little bit tankier, and they might be able to pull through as much of his moments to put out. Then again, RRQ HOSHI, they have damage on their side as well. Now, looking on the side right here, we are still holding off because so far, the teasing, the picking on the side are seen. Turtle has already been spawned, and Susujin will be the first one to straight away tease it off. Now, Gebe, looking for a way, does want to actually try to maneuver and fight it off. But Edo, looking forward to straight it off, to fight it off. Darwin also go in straight to the Sacred Beast, but Turtle almost been shooted out. Susujin will be able to shut him down, and at the same time, they're looking forward to the side of Team Alter Ego. Doesn't manage to get the first blood just yet, just enough to get them all the kill, or even at the most the damage to pull them off.
It's very Dreams gonna be caught there by Enoch. First blood going over to Sutsujin, actually found in his own jungle. Matilda players this challenge season, honestly, have been scaring me a lot.
Oh, but Susujin, a little bit overextension, did try to go in for the fight with Gebe as well as Nino, and Rinse looking for an opportunity also. He opens up the ultimate, and Gebe will be the second as well. Now pushing it, but he managed to actually survive it up. But nope, he was sticking down, and now looking for the next one. It's gonna be Rinse, been airborne. At the same time, shut down by Dreams as well. Now Dreams looking for a way to trade it out, but at the same time, Nino, a little bit of the ambitions will be put out, and that's gonna be a good trade already for Alter Ego, even though leads comes through to the side of RRQ HOSHI.
Matilda just enables you to play so aggressively, it is ridiculous. Rinse got traded there, but RQ is still going.
Susujin, a little bit overextension, and Roundale almost closing in, and Roundale managed to shut down Susujin immediately. That overextension was unnecessary, but at the same time, it gives an opportunity to the side of Team Alter Ego to trade it off.
Yeah, there was a lot of faith from Sutsujin that even if he ran into danger, he would be pulled out by the guiding winds. But a really nice flicker for him at Roundale. The extra bounce from the Ghostbusters is what finished him off in the end. So, Alter Ego gets a little bit back. So far, kill score actually 2-2. The turtle is the only thing that's making the difference for RQ right now. And you can see that this modification in the draft is making it a little bit easier for them. There's more leeway for Alter Ego to play around now that the tick rail is on their side, and they have the Netherrealm too.
Darwin try to go in 1v1 with Nino. Doesn't manage to go in. Turtle will be spawned. This is going to be the second Turtle as Dream. We'll try to tease it out. E-Dot looking for a way. Does try to actually pick it off to Roundale, but at the same time, not going to do anything as Dream looking for that opportunity to go in. But there you go. Goes out for the stun. Gebe moves away. But at the same time, Edo now stuns comes in from the side of Dairen. Rince managed to take down Dreams first of all, but Gebe trades it off for Dairen. And Sujin also managed to get the turtle.
I'm definitely seeing a trend of EXP laners and Lucas in particular just basically sacrificing themselves as a way of making sure their team is able to achieve some kind of objective. In this case, both of the first turtles of the game have been claimed by RRQ because of the guiding winds of Lucas play. Toy now being targeted. Ooh!
And at the same time, Toy almost close enough to be shut down. But Rince and Edo will be coming in for the backup. Eno almost close enough. Will be able to move away before being a casualty in the hands of RRQ.
They instantly back it off once they see Dreams rounding the corner. Want to play it a bit more safe there. Dairen actually being dragged all the way into the top half of the map to see if they can mess with Heise's farm. Irritel can be pretty scary once you get into that mid-game phase. Sutsujin though, in some trouble.
In some trouble, being tagged off by 3 players. Roundel, Nino, as well as Gebe, getting the kills right in the hands of Nino. Now, pushing in straight to the mid as well as turret will be shut down, clearing off the mid lane first of all. That's just the first turret on this 6 minute right in this match number 2, or round number 2 of match number 2 itself. And somehow, RRQ HOSHI, yes, they did giving off the opportunity to the side of Team Alter Ego to get the kill, but yet again, their objective still in the focus.
And being able to get the mid-tier 1 as the first turret of the game is huge because it just opens up so much priority for RRQ to roam around the map. Looking at the first items, nothing too unusual here. Flask already completed on Edoc that'll allow RRQ to play a lot more aggro. Toy going for the Sky Piercer build on the Granger, so intending to be the finisher overall, and otherwise pretty default openings for RRQ. They only have about a 1k gold lead, but they've been making sure to trade every single time they see Alter Ego go for some kind of gank on the map. They're making something happen elsewhere.
And Dreams gotta go in straight away, but it's gonna be Rince who takes down Dreams immediately, not allowing that implosion. Sujin also takes down immediately the turtle and now pushing her to Roundale. But at the same time, Dairen pushing her straight to Nino with a Sacred Beast form. But Nino managed to pull away, and Heis was able to scare away for that backup, but they did manage to get the kill and the turtle. They needed the 3 turtles right in the hands of RRQ.
A massive mistake by Dreams right there, wasting his entire combo and leaving himself vulnerable in the middle of the river with no team backup because RRQ HOSHI were still doing the guiding winds Lucas combo and pulling Dairen in to separate the rest of his team from him. And now that there was no longer an Implosion to play around, they could actually take Dreams out and even pick up some extra without worrying about diving too deep into the enemy jungle. Alter Ego cannot have that happen. I really do think the implosion should be saved for a little bit later in the fight instead of trying to initiate with it.
Let's see if that's gonna be a good decision making or a note they are gonna build up after the mistake was done. 3,000 goals in the lead right here does show that RRQ HOSHI is in the really good potential of form, even despite that the leads or the kills are just lead by 1 point. And RRQ HOSHI, they already have a really good cover out. 1 layer of turret has already been cleared out. And Dairen is looking for someone for them to push in. Roundale and Nino right in the scene. Gonna go all out to Dairen first of all. Dairen gonna stun it off and push it out to Nino. Almost close it out, but doesn't manage to get the kill they needed. The last hit that was needed to be shut him down. Nino pull away. And that's a really good composition coming in from Alter Ego. But then again, right here, Dairen tried to tease off Dream as well. Not gonna be in the favor. That team fight was unsuccessful to the side of RRQ HOSHI, but at least they did try to push away Alter Ego.
It had the potential to be disastrous actually. Once I saw Dreams coming in from the flank and RRQ still quite grouped up in the mid lane, I thought for sure a Flicker Implosion play was coming. But Rinz was in the bush and actually stunned him midway, which gave RRQ the time needed to separate and run backwards. So that was a really nice call coming in from the Farsa. Now the Lord.
Now the Lord will be triggered up, and Dairen sacrificing himself just try to tease off away the team of Alter Ego. But at the same time, Rince takes down Nino, and now Toy takes down Roundale as well. And that's the double kill that is needed for RRQ to just get the Lord for themselves. And again, we keep on saying Dairen denying and leaving himself in the open to get to be shut down or getting out by 3 people of Team Alter Ego himself. But with a really good purple, that sacrifice was just a great composition coming in from Team RRQ.
And even if Dyren is dying a lot, we can see that his damage numbers are actually very, very high up there, doing his job as is necessary. And him sacrificing his life is actually very worth it a lot of the time for RRQ Hoshi. He is taking out most of the extra HP from the Nether Realm and grouping Alter Ego together so that RRQ can follow up with a Spear of Alpha with multiple members stacked. Now they're targeting Dreams in the river.
Coming in, Dreams. That implosion will not do anything. Sushijin immediately shuts down Dreams, and now Toy looking forward to shut down with Gebe as well. So much pressure coming in, and it seems that Team RRQ just almost barely able to get away with another casualty, but Team Alter Ego was able to pull away.
Nino got very lucky there. If that had done just a little bit more damage, I'm pretty sure the Sky Piercer would have finished him off. The Holy Defense comes in, Sushijin dives into backline, gets pulled out. Tower should be taken quite easily from RRQ. They've already zoned Alter Ego completely off of it.
Lot will be cleared out, and they are clearing out the marching minions as well so that they can pull in into the top lane as well. Now let's see if it's gonna be Sushijin almost investing himself straight into the mid, but at the same time implosion comes through and Dreams able to stun them out, but is it gonna be enough? Dyren shuts down Haze immediately and Toy takes down Dreams. Now looking forward for the next one as Nino will be pulled through. They have a lot of damage. Eno shuts down Nino, and that's gonna be left with 2 more players to Alter Ego. They clear out the second last turret, leaving only top lane, and Team RRQ, they are hungry. They want to go all out right this instant. Marching of the minions to clear out the crystal. Goes all out. Sushijin will be denied by Gavin, but it's going to be a lot of damage already, shutting them down. And crystal will be won as RRQ Hoshi gets the first win of the day with 2-0 in their hands. And they are the second team to go to the qualifiers of the Challenge Finals.
RRQ Hoshi will be joining Onyx Philippines in the Challenge Finals as they're able to clean sweep the